Alright, so there's 4 places that I'm going to show you in this video that you can find copper deposits. So to reach the first place, you're going to start from the giant coral tube that sticks up out of the water, as you do if you're watching any of my videos. And you are going to look like 2.5 notches to the left of north. And you're going to go in that direction until you reach the blood kelp cells. So let's go there. Alright, so when coming here, you're going to want to bring a prawn suit with a drill arm. You don't need any other upgrades for it, because it doesn't go, this biome doesn't go that deep underwater, and the prawn suit's base depth is like 500, I think, so you'll be fine using it here. You're also going to want to bring a stasis rifle and a sea glide. The stasis rifle I'll explain what you're going to use that for in a second, but I want you to remember all the stuff you bring for this place, because you're going to bring the same items for every spot that I'm going to show, because they all have like similar depths, similar like enemies and stuff. And speaking of enemies, we can talk about what you're going to run into here. So here you're going to run into, what is it, four different creatures. The first, you're going to run into amp eels, which are like electric eels basically. They can damage you simply by touching you. They can do damage by biting you. So your best bet is going to be using the stasis rifle against them, because they have a lot of health and you're not really going to be able to kill them unless you feel like taking 6 years to do that. The other thing you're going to run into here are warpers, which can teleport you out of your prawn suit, but they can't teleport you out of your cyclops if you bring one here. And you can bring a cyclops for all the spots, by the way, because it's pretty open. So yeah, if they teleport you, you can either run away, outrun them on the sea glide, or use a knife to beat them back. And once they take enough damage, they'll warp away. Crab squids, which are like giant, big-headed creatures, I guess you can say. Their main little gimmick is that they have like an EMP that they can set off. It'll disable your vehicle and all that. But if you stay above them, like super far above them or beneath them, it won't hit you if it goes off. You can also use the stasis rifle against it. And the last thing you're going to run into here, or you might run into, may or may not, is the ghost leviathan, as we can see him right now. Now he's the big baddie of Subnautica, and you're probably not going to be able to run away from it if you're in a prawn suit. So your best chance of fighting it off is either bringing a cyclops and using like a decoy tube or something, or the shield generator, or you can use the stasis rifle to freeze it and then just run away. And that's about all you're going to run into here. But anyways, we are in the biome right now. So once you reach the biome, you're just going to go down to the seafloor. Doesn't really matter where. And once you are on the seafloor of the biome, you can just start looking for copper deposits. Now, since the biome is super big, you may be looking for quite some time before you find something. So what I would do, if you want some, like, speed the whole process up, is bring some resources so you can build like a small scanner room, and make sure you have the HUD chip, and then you can just put the scanner room down, power it, maybe use like a solar panel or a bioreactor to make finding the copper deposits easier. Otherwise you may be looking around for a really long time, like I might be. Okay, never mind, I just found one right there. So you could find the copper deposits like outside, like out in this, like in the general area, but you can also find them in the caves, in like the mini caves of the blood kelp. So there's one right there, there's one right there, there's one right there. Okay, that's 3 so far. There's one right there. That's what, 4, 5. Okay, nope, that's 6 right there. And that's 7. Oh, nope, 10 and 11. So we found some in the open area, and we also found the majority in the caves. So make sure you check both the caves and like the open areas of the blood kelp biome. So let's go on to the next biome. You're gonna start from the coral tube every time for this video, so just keep that in mind. So back here, we're gonna start from the giant coral tube again, but this time you got 2 choices this time. So you can either head northwest and go to the Northwestern mushroom forest, or you can head about 1.5 notches to the right of northeast to go to the Northeastern mushroom forest. Now both of the mushroom forests can have copper deposits at them, but I'd rather you go to the Northwestern one, because near the Northeastern mushroom forest, because it's next to the Aurora, there's a chance of there being a Reaper over there, which is not what you want to deal with. So if you want to go to the Northeastern mushroom forest, then just head 1.5 notches to the right of northeast. But I'm gonna show the Northwestern mushroom forest. They're the same, they're just in different spots. So I'm not gonna show both of them all the way. So let's go northwest to go to the Northwestern mushroom forest. So at the Northwestern mushroom forest, the only thing that you're really gonna run into here are bone sharks, which aren't that big of a threat here because they kind of spawn like by themselves. Now, if you were to find bone sharks in like the underwater islands or something like that, it'd be different because they spawn as a group. But when they're by themselves, they're not really that big of a threat. You can easily kill it with a knife, freeze it with a stasis rifle, perimeter defense, etc. Alrighty, and we are here. So, Northwestern mushroom forest. It's the same as the Northeastern mushroom forest, except it's just in a different spot. You'll still find bone sharks at both of them, but the main difference is at the Northeastern one, there's a higher chance of running into a reaper, so I would come to the Northwestern one first. My luck might be kind of bad. I guess it's the perfect time to say that there is a chance that you may come to these places and you might not find anything at all, because the spawns in this game, in terms of resources and everything, resources, fragments, etc., they can be kind of random, like varying from save to save. So just because I find something in one place doesn't mean that you may find that same thing in that place in your game. Which is why in my videos I typically show multiple spots in case that happens to be the case for you. We found one right there. Okay, there's another one right there. We found 2 so far. Not nearly as many as in the blood kelp. I went to this biome and my luck was kind of booty cheek, so I only found 3 deposits here. So hopefully whenever you come to look in this biome, you're able to find more than I did. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.